Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. I am Ye and I listen to comebacks, debut songs I never heard of before for the first time with you all. And if I have watched it, I will let you know. But today we're listening to a comeback by ONEWE. ONEWE is a band under RBW Entertainment. And as I listen to them more as well as other K-pop bands, I realize they shouldn't be slept upon. I mean, they have a lot of talents. Yes, they don't really dance, but they're still rapping and singing as well, and they have different talents and skills too, so check them out if you haven't done so yet. The name of their song is called Universe, under their album called Voyager, so it seems like we're going on an adventure and we might be in outer space. That's kind of the theme that's going on in various K-pop groups and concepts, so maybe this will kind of float along with it too. A lot of times their title songs are a little slower paced. This may be the case as well, but there's always something very catchy about the introduction of the song, or there's always something that catches my attention that makes me fall in love with the song. So will this happen this time around? I don't know. We'll check it out right now. Alright, it looks like this might be leader Yonghoon. I'm still learning how to say their names, but I am recognizing them a little bit more as there are 5 members and they each have their own, instruments or their own parts, which is a little easier to, decipher. But looking at it, it seems like he's in his room, wearing casual clothes. Looks a little depressing and sad, maybe because of the blinds and the lighting as well. Could be a sadder song, Universe, I'm not sure. So let's check out their newest song right now.
하늘과 땅과 우리만 아는 작은 별에 새긴 얘기 잃어버린 밤 잃어버린 시간들 속 유일하게 눈에 띄던 빛을 밝혀준 어떤 내 곁을 지켜준 어떤 고개를 떨고 날 보면 안간힘을 내주던 수없이 많은 날에 어둠이 널 감을 때 고개를 떨고 널 품에 감싸도 괜찮을까 우리 멀리 갈까 더 멀리 가볼까 저 별에 너와 내가 떨어지면 어떨까 너도 알게 될까 같은 마음 될까 너의 모든 게 다 너의 세상도 다 나의 우주가 될까 담을 수조차 없는 맘을 숨기지 못한 하얗게 핀 꽃을 보면 네가 아른거린다 수없이 많은 날에 어둠이 널 감을 때 고개를 떨고 널 품에 감싸도 괜찮을까 우리 멀리 갈까 더 멀리 가볼까 저 별에 너와 내가 떨어지면 어떨까 너의 우주를 줄게
Oh, this can be like a OST, like drama song or something, very touching. I first want to apologize. That was not Leader with the blonde hair. He did have blonde hair a while ago, and the profile, I mean, I'm sorry, like that messed me up, but it's actually Kang Hyun who has blonde hair right now. And he seems to be, I don't know if he's like the main character in this time around, but he was the one who was the most, I guess, emotional. I don't know. I will talk about each of their like storylines. Definitely another touching song. Like, when is there a song that I heard by ONEWE recently that just doesn't, you know, it's just very touching. I'll just leave it at that. I hope it touched your heart too, even though I really don't know what they're saying. But I feel like it's a very important message. That's what I'm feeling. And it's just, I think they composed it too and, you know, planned it all out. So I will have to look at the lyrics. I'm looking forward to actually looking at the lyrics and really understand what's happening. But let's go back to the beginning and share some of those good moments that they had in the MV. So again, sorry, looking at this beginning, it looks like Leader, but it's Kang Hyun, and he has a hat on too. So I guess because my face or my camera blocked part of his face, I couldn't tell. But apologies. He plays the bass and probably various guitars as well. So he starts off with a little bit, and then we see each member, just a snippet of it before we continue on with the storyline. There was Harim, we have Kea, and we have Dongmyun. And they all have their own setting and their own little story. And so we start with Leader, Yong-hoon, and he is playing music with or to maybe someone who he really cherishes, maybe girlfriend, or it can even be a sibling, right? Someone or a close friend, and having some good time together, listening to music, singing, and enjoying it. And oh, this is where the car was, right? The red car? Is this the car? This is the car. Oh. Anyways, having a good time kind of in the garage area, but definitely having some nice vibes there. And we see him by himself as well. We know that he has great vocals, especially the two vocalists, Dong Myun and Yoon Hoon. Sorry, I know them, it's just the names are so hard for me to just say it. But usually, am I getting ahead of myself? I'm getting ahead of myself. Okay, continuing on. We see Kea with someone who looks older, very intimate relationship, giving her a massage, so it can represent, you know, his mom, opening up a coffee shop, or someone just really close, maybe a relative, and just spending good quality time together working, while we have Kang Hyun, who is spending some time with his classmates just because of the uniform, and they're just decorating or making something together. So, oh, the rocket the rocket ship, I guess, with a lot of memories stored inside, I think, or little treasures, or just pieces of memory that they had together. And then I was like, wait, where's Dongmyun? I'm still waiting for him. And here he is outside playing his piano, and his memorable moment was with his doggy, which was super cute, and they all just looked very natural, very good acting. Where's my face? I'm not done. Okay, I don't know why my camera does that, or this program. My face disappears. Not that you really need to look at the face, you can look at the doggy. But anyways, they all have their special moments. Harim seems to be celebrating grandma's birthday, so everyone has someone that they really cherish, or something, right, doggy, that they really care about. But it's also very touching and emotional. They never really smiled when they had their parts, right, but more in a corner by themselves playing or singing. But when with each other or with someone they care about, you see their natural smiles, right? And so we have the drummers, guitarists, right? They're all very talented in this area. And even though the story seems pretty simple, it seems like he has a lot in his mind or in his thoughts. Not sure why, but he seems to be, not the happiest, but there's also something to look forward to. And his friends call him over and he grabs his rocket ship and they all head out and have a blast by driving this red car. And so it's not necessarily a super sad song, perhaps, just because there's a lot of bright light coming, natural light in nature, which can be a sign of hope and promise or something better, right? That's up ahead. But they found a spot with flashlights and actually, yeah, they buried it, but Kang Hyun didn't look the happiest, or when it was buried, he seemed to be a little more upset compared to others. But then they have all sorts of flashlights. This is like a fuzzy flashlight. Like, who carries a fuzzy flashlight? I don't know. But then we transition to the setting here as they, cover and move away. They kind of tease him a little bit and they run off. Then we transition to them with black and white attires. They look really good, by the way, and we keep listening to them. Kang Hyun had his own little moment, solo time, which is great, and we also had the chance to, see Dongmyun, Kea, and Harin, and all their the precious people with them, running around, having a great time, smiling. And so I don't think these are fainted memories or memories that pass, but it's like continuing on. I think it was greatly balanced for both of them to sing, which was amazing. They have very different sounds, but when together, it works really well. And so I'm really glad that we have those high keys, the climax part, and then Yoon ends with, kind of a whispery, still, silent, calming voice to wrap it up. But it doesn't seem sad or in despair, but in fact, it is hopeful as they are, setting out fireworks. So even in the darkest nights, there's always something bright. Could be fireworks, could be the moon or the stars or the universe way above you. So it seems pretty hopeful and definitely very touching as well. I definitely enjoyed it. I would say it's going to be on my playlist. However, I think there are some other songs that were a little more, like, more, I don't know how to explain it. Some songs by ONEWE are a little bit better in my opinion, but overall they create great music. And like I said, this will be on my playlist, and I will. I'm like stuttering now. I will check the lyrics and also their album Voyager. So continue to support ONEWE. I remember when I first knew about them, I kept saying their name like "Wee, ONEWE." So yeah, support ONEWE and enjoy Universe many more times, as well as check out their albums and other songs. I will list some of the reactions I did down below. Maybe you will like it just as much as I did. And so yeah, thank you for watching, and I will see you another time. Goodbye.